As you can see behind me, NYPD and university security continue to man the gates here at Columbia. Now on Monday evening, the university provost sent an email stating that all faculty and staff should go to a hybrid model, allowing those students who feel unsafe on campus to attend classes virtually. Students protesting the war and demanding that Columbia divest from Israeli companies set up an encampment last week. Police took it down at the request of Columbia's president, Shafiq. They arrested 108 protesters, but the tents returned and the encampment grew.
And they kind of do a lot, like it kind of militarizes campus a little bit when I feel like a police presence doesn't necessarily have to be like a riot gear military type.
Rachel, one of the protesters, says calling in hundreds of officers was unnecessary. She says the people who are peacefully protesting are groups that are historically targeted by police.
It really makes us feel unsafe. As I'm sure you can see, a lot of the people out here are Black and brown students, a lot of queer students as well.
Joining Rachel is Professor Rebecca Jordan-Young. She was one of over 100 professors who demonstrated on the campus of both Columbia and Barnard. Professor Jordan-Young says the faculty is upset with the way administrators have treated student protesters.
That is really disruptive to what we're trying to do as professors.
Barnard students suspended for protesting were forced to move out of their dorms and given only 15 minutes to pack up their things.
This is not the Barnard that I know from more than 2 decades.
On Tuesday, the university gave student protesters a deadline to pack up the tents and leave, but then extended that deadline as the two sides continued to negotiate the terms of the protest. By Wednesday morning, an email update had gone out to all students from the president's office. It said in part that student protesters agreed to removing a significant number of tents, ensure that protesters not affiliated with Columbia would leave, and prohibit discriminatory or harassing language. But Rachel says she plans to stay on the lawn until the protesters' goals are met.
And we will continue to be out here until we get divestment.
All this is adding growing pressure to the university president, Shafiq. Now the Hudson Valley Republican representative is calling for her letter of resignation. In Hamilton Heights, I'm Kasey Freeman, CJS News.